What are the energies in love, career, money this week for you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Miya, here on We'll See the Moment for another weekly energy reading. All right, we're getting started right off the bat. What's happening in love, strength. Okay, so something is matching you in love this week, I'm getting. Flow. Yeah, so finally something is going with the flow, something that is on your level. I feel like there's been a lot of challenges where you kind of have to be the bigger person or make the first move or kind of demand this of the universe or feel like, you know, there isn't equal give and take here, or, you know, it seems like maybe you might be at a different level or different energy frequency than the love interest around you. And it seems like this week, instead of always having to be the only one putting up the hard work, someone is matching your level and it feels more easier for you. Yeah, wow, the star card jumped out. So it definitely feels like whatever is going on with love, it's kind of giving you a glimpse of how good it could be. This is a glimpse of your dream-like love scenario, your dream-like love life this week. Okay, we have flag, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, exactly, because I feel like there's been a lot of effort on your part to kind of do just that, like not lower yourself, you know, and know what your value is, what you deserve, how much you give, your own value, you know, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, and what a true partnership would look like. And so it's like, yeah, you did the hard work of not lowering your standards, not settling, and things are looking up this week because of that. Wealth, okay, yeah. So it seems like you're getting a lot of good karma coming back in terms of romantic love for you this week. And fair man. So I do feel like the fair man, I would never see it as like the physical description of a person. I see it as someone who is fair and someone and a person. So I feel like you're dealing with man or woman, romantic interest who is treating you fairly, who is holding up their end of the bargain, you know, their end of the responsibilities. You know, they're partaking, they're collaborating, they're sharing, they're interacting with you, they're moving things forward, they're stepping up, and so it's not just you. So this looks like a really good week in terms of romantic love. What about people in general in your life this week? Ace of Wands. It seems like things are moving forward for you positively. So it feels like not just in romantic love, but in regards to people in general, things are, I feel like something like you kind of passed the threshold. You're finally kind of getting the connections with the people that you want in the way that you want it. It's like you kind of push through something, push through the door into this better way of connecting with people. Happiness is finally coming to you. I'm getting this feeling that you have taken a lot of your time to kind of make sure that everyone else is always happy, and you are kind of missing out on the fun. You're kind of missing out on people kind of making sure that you're okay or that you're happy or things are good with you or thinking of ideas to go on adventures. And so it's not just you. And this card wanted to come out too. Disruption came up in reverse, like happiness. I feel like this is a happy distraction. I feel like whoever is kind of coming in for you this week, it's a happy distraction. They have good news. They have something fun to share with you instead of someone just asking for your help or someone just coming because they need support or they need help in some way. They need something from you. It's like someone calling you up for good news. It's like, hey, I just won 2 tickets to this concert. Would you want to come with me? Hey, you know, I got a weekend here at this vacation spot. You want to come with? It's last minute, or, you know, just like a happy distraction, a happy reason someone's hitting you up. All right. Yeah, the happiness. Because, yeah, I do feel like this is the door that I kept seeing. Like, you push through some sort of door where people are connecting to you differently now. It's like you walk through, like, a happy gate or something, and now people are just stepping up for you and around you. Wow, the Lovers card. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the happy distractions this week is from a potential lover or your current lover. Yeah, it looks really good. The people around you, the love situation, really positive. Okay, so now what about career? How's career going for you this week? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there's like a decision that you're gonna be making in terms of work success. It's a really positive decision. So I feel like it's kind of like, should I go with this or this? Both are great options. You worked hard for it, whatever this is, and I feel like it doesn't matter which way you go. You got your pick of all the best here. You've got the crop here, the cream of the crop. So I feel like there might be people who are vying for your attention or for for you. They want you. It could be like if you're applied to different places, multiple places want you and they're sweetening their offer. If you own a business, it might be a lot of people want to collaborate or work with you in some capacity. And so, they're sweetening their deals. Yeah, I feel like it's something of that sort. If you're kind of, buying something for your business or something along those lines, it's like, this could be something for your, it's like career, but it's also like life's work. So it could be something to make your life easier. And it's like, oh, well, like a year ago, I couldn't even find any options. And now I have a couple of good ones and I'm saving money too. Like, so it's like really, you have like your pick of the crop, cream of the crop here. And it really doesn't matter what you pick. I think you're just enjoying the fact that you have your choice here. It's kind of like going from, like beggars can't be choosers, like someone who like can't really like decide on what choice you want because you don't have the money or you don't have the energy or there aren't many options out there, so you have to take what you get, to like having so many options, so many good options at that, and like being able to feel that kind of power and having that freedom and choice in terms of your work or your life's work. Okay, Tulip, great passion. Yeah, and I do feel like it's something in regards to being able to do something you want to do. So I feel like it's not only you get your pick of the position that you want, but you get to pick what allows you to do what you love most, and I feel like for some of you, for life's work, like for example, whatever personal projects you're working on, whether it's health or redecorating a place or whatever it is, I feel like you feel like passionate about whatever it is that you're working on, your personal project. It's like, wow, like I get to get the best of the best to work on my passion project, something I'm really excited about. Like that, it feels really good. It's really exciting. All right, in terms of money and abundance in general, 4 of Cups, and it came out in reverse. And what I love about this 4 of Cups is there's so many like rainbow colors here. So it's kind of like, when you have too much of a good thing and you get kind of bored of just having like too many options, like you can get bored of having the luxuries of life, right? So it's like, I feel like it came out in reverse. I feel like you're kind of enjoying these extra options, these extra bit of abundance, that came out of nowhere. The 4 of Cups did come out in reverse. I feel like instead of like waiting around looking at like and visualizing what this kind of life would look like, you're finally enjoying it in small ways. And stop. Yeah, and you have the restraint to stop yourself if in case you're going too out of, you're not gonna let yourself go crazy. You're just enjoying how much you can enjoy. Yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse. You're very honest with yourself. It's like, okay, if you got a huge influx of money come in or resources, you're like, okay, like save this much and then I can spend that much. Like, you're being really responsible with the influx of abundance or money coming in and like good stuff coming in. You're like, okay, like, I got a really nice appliance. I gotta make sure I take care of it, keep up with the upkeep, and make sure I clean it out often. Like, I got this really nice whatever washer dryer, but I had to make sure that like I maintain it. Like, you know, I want to keep this as new and as good as possible. Lion, time to act. Yeah, because I do feel like with the amount of success and abundance coming in, it's like you get to make a lot of decisions, you get to upgrade a lot of things in your environment, but you know, it's kind of like go time. Like, okay, you get to enjoy all the stuff coming in, but there's a lot of stuff that you want to get done too. So that's gets to the fun part as well, because you get to do the things that you've always meant to do. You can start doing that now. All right, so and lastly, let's look into your physical environment, so your home or your office or, you know, wherever you're spending a lot of time, your neighborhood, your area, just physical things around you. Ace of Swords. So we have the Ace of Wands, and now we have the Ace of Swords. So you're getting a really good idea. So I feel like you've been waiting for a really, really good idea to take a really big risk on. So you've been waiting for a really good idea, for example, in your physical environment, like making a huge moving somewhere, or taking on a huge home project. Or yeah, because I got that, like buying some big appliance or furniture or something, like something big in terms of your environment. I feel like, and like you were kind of waiting for this idea to come to you, and it comes to you. So this week is when things start coming together. People start coming in and holding their own weight in their connection with you. So it eases up your energies. That you're getting more success in work. You're getting a lot of abundance, more money. So it's allowing you to get more stuff done that you've always wanted to get done. And in terms of your physical environment, it feels like you've been kind of waiting for this idea to pop into your head. And yeah, the ideation, this idea to come into your head. And if it comes in this week. Rejection in reverse. So I feel like there's been a few ideas that has come through for you in terms of your, I'm getting living situation or your environment in some way. You kept rejecting these ideas, like rejecting this, like, oh, rejecting, like, yeah, this would be a good place, but no, I don't want it to be an area like this, or I don't want to be in an area like that. For example, if you're moving, or you know, like I would like an L-shaped couch, but it doesn't fit in this area. Like, but I don't want a couch like this. I don't want a couch like that. So there's something you've been doing research on, and it just couldn't, like, it didn't hit. Like, you couldn't get that, like, perfect idea. And it has to do something with your environment. And I feel like that is what's coming through for you this week. Caterpillar. So we got things will not always be this way. A change is coming, yeah. So you can tell that, like, something is changing, where it felt like you were in such stuck energy, and now how you relate to people, how you relate to work and your abundance, how you relate to your physical environment and your life is changing. It feels like things are finally starting to move. They're not stuck anymore. And camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. Yeah, it feels like you just had to keep one foot in front of the other. I feel like that you've been telling yourself that for a while now, maybe several months, several weeks, and it feels like you can tell, like, you're at the end of this and you're like walking out of this stuck energy now, for sure. All right, and what about anything internal, emotional, spiritual, mental, anything internal? The Sun card. Oh, that's so positive, and it fell on the Lovers card here. So I do feel like there's a really nice surprise for you, a really big nice surprise, especially with the Strength card and the Sun card here. In love, we got the wealth, we got success, we got an idea coming through, and the Lovers card, 2 aces. I definitely feel like this is like the week of new beginnings, or that energy is starting to show up in your life in physical ways, and it's making you feel really, really, really good. Like all that hard work that you've been putting up with in the recent past is paying off. Faith, see, yeah, faith. The faith that you've been holding on to is paying off. I don't know about you, but I've been definitely feeling challenged in terms of my beliefs, in terms of my faith, and it was kind of weird because that's my line of work. That's like what I'm so concrete in, right? But even for me, like after wrapping up such major cycles, many of them. I definitely have got challenged in my faith in ways that I haven't felt in such a long time. Even going back to when I was 12 and called myself agnostic for the first time, atheist for the first time, agnostic at 16. Like all these ideas coming back that I haven't even thought of in a long time, and I'm just like, what is going on? That's the mark of a huge cycle ending, and you can definitely see that your faith has paid off and all this energy is unstuck and the wheel is moving forward. Okay, the Hanged Man, and it fell on the Ace of Wands. So it feels like, energy that you've been kind of holding on to. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. It just kind of feels like there is a little bit of like a miraculous energy, because I feel like this energy comes to you. And I feel like it comes in the form, in a 5D way, which is like, this is one thing that comes into your life, but it affects many areas of your life and has many layers to it. So it might seem like one thing or two things, but it actually is multi-leveled, multi-dimensional, affects many areas of your life. And so it's kind of like a 5D manifestation, which is beautiful. All right, last card here. Kind of what off the table here, which is something in the recent past is affecting the present moment now. News is on its way. So I do feel like, things will not always be this way. Just keep going, just keep going. So I feel like this is just the start of this unstuck energy moving you forward into more good news and more positive things, and things becoming more easier and a little bit more fun, and finally getting the things that you want to get going. All right, so beautiful soul, I hope you enjoy this reading, and with that, I hope you have a beautiful week. Much love and light.